A supercalifragilisticexpialidocious time is waiting for you and your family when you come to the Sierra Vista Community Theatre's production of Mary Poppins Jr. playing April 10th through the 26th. And that is why we're here in the mall at Sierra Vista, and that's why we're checking in on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community. We are delighted to be able to talk with some of the actors who are a part of this show. First of all, let me sit down, and thank you guys for taking the time to check in with me. I appreciate it. And let's talk about this show. We're not even talking to directors and producers and stagehands. We're talking to like the real talent right here for this show. And this is the exciting part about this is that it is the children's production on the calendar year. I'm sorry, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Skylar Obie.
Skylar, it's great to see you. What role will we expect to see you playing in Mary Poppins Jr. from April 10th through the 26th here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre?
So I'm Mary Poppins.
You are.
Yes.
The titular character, as they say. You are now. It's Mary Poppins Jr. So are you Mary Poppins Jr. or are you just Mary Poppins?
I'm just Mary Poppins.
Okay. Now, where does the Junior come into play here? You've been a part of how many productions here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre?
8 to 10.
Okay, so you're almost in two handfuls of productions you've been a part of. What is it about the children's production that's different than all the others?
So what makes this a junior specifically is our script is actually cut down to make it more child friendly, and sometimes like roles are added so we can have more kids involved, which is really good for us because we have a lot of young audiences, and it just gives us a way to reach out to the young kids and get them more interested in theater. So it's a really fun show. I
think it's going to be an absolutely amazing show. Some might say, you know, with a spoonful of sugar, it can help the medicine go down. When people are a part of this, or when people come to see this show, April 10th through the 26th, will this be familiar enough to them from the Mary Poppins Disney legacy that I grew up with, and that maybe some people even older than me grew up with? And can they expect to hear some of those same songs and themes?
Yes, of course. We have pretty much all of the songs that are in the movie. Some may differ a little bit because it is a stage production, but everything is very much nostalgic for a lot of people. It's a lot more like the book, so if you've read the books, you'll know a bit more. Okay. But everybody really brings a Disney energy to it.
Well, it's going to be so much fun. The House of Mouse coming to the Sierra Vista Community Theatre April 10th through the 26th. Skylar, looking at this particular role, it's obviously the main character. I'm sure you have a lot of lines, a lot of choreography, a lot of staging and things like that needs to go into this. What in the previous 8 to 10 productions that you've been a part of, what were things that prepared you for this moment?
The theater here we're really good at encouraging youth and helping them get through stage fright and learn to have the basic skills of an actor. And I think throughout all the shows, I've been put in leadership positions, and I've been able to learn how to handle the stress and get through everything in a positive mindset.
Well, and nothing is more positive for people to come here and watch the young people of our community come together and act on this stage. And we cannot wait to see you in this production. And I'm trying to think of like all the other songs that I'm forgetting about that are good Mary Poppins songs. I thought of the supercalifragilistic out there. I thought you couldn't hear me out there, but I thought of that. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, spoonful of sugar. We'll talk about the other stuff anyway. But Skylar, great to see you. Congratulations on this upcoming show. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Opening Friday, April 10th. What's the thing you're looking most forward to when that curtain draws on Friday, April 10th?
I'm looking forward to the audience reactions. We've done some like older, more recognizable shows before, and it's really nice to see the nostalgia on an audience member's face. So I'm really hoping we can bring that to them.
I think you absolutely will. Let's all give Skylar a big round of applause. Ready to go, Skylar. Why don't you pass that microphone on down to our next contestant here? Yeah, you scooch down. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Did a little, did a lie. Okay, so now who's going? Yeah, you just kind of scoot. Yeah, you sit down and you go there. Yes, you're scooching that way. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm August Vaisbird.
August, good to see you. What role can people expect to see you playing in Mary Poppins Jr. here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre?
I'll be playing George Banks, otherwise known as Mr. Banks.
Mr. Banks. So, Mr. Banks has the kids that write the letter to Mary Poppins, hoping to find that the nanny to watch over them. I forgot to ask Skylar if she was going to have a British accent or not, but you got to come and don't give it away. We don't want any spoilers here. So Mr. Banks is a very important role. That's kind of the character who's staunch but has a good arc. Would you say? Like there's actually an arc to the character of Mr. Banks, at least in the production that we're most familiar with, the Julie Andrews production of Mary Poppins. Will we see that same arc during Mary Poppins Jr.?
Yes, I would say it should be quite similar. There may be small differences in the exact way, as in the movie he becomes more manic. Our version, he's not becoming manic exactly, but he is becoming a very much more happy individual.
And isn't that the lesson of Mary Poppins is no matter who you are, you can have an impact on someone to turn their life a little bit brighter and make their life a little bit more positive. Yeah,
that's a big part of Mary Poppins, I would say.
What is the most exciting part for you as you were going through the audition phase to do this? What was it like when they told you, by the way, you're playing George Banks?
I'm going to be fully transparent. I was terrified. I was talking with people. I was saying, I've never done a role like this before. I don't know if I could do this role justice. And eventually people convinced me into taking it. And I feel like I've really come into the role. I've really started understanding his character. And I'm very glad I accepted it.
I know everybody else here is excited that you accepted it as well. How many productions have you been a part of here at the Sierra Vista Community?
So 2, 3. Okay. I don't know exactly how to count it. They're combined into one.
Sure. And so having this added onto that resume, does it make you excited and looking forward to trying out for more roles here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre in the future?
Very much so. This is by far my biggest role I've had here.
That's awesome. August, by the way, I forgot, how old are you? What's your age?
I'm 13.
13 years young, being a part of Mary Poppins Jr. How about a big hand for August, everybody? Yay! All right, pass that microphone off. You get up and you go spin around and you go stand back. Oh, go this way. Go this way. Go this way. There you go. There you go. Chim, look at you, John. John didn't even have to look that up. He remembered all that. All right. What is your name?
I'm Vinny Severies.
Hi, Vinny. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how many shows have you been a part of? I've talked to you before, I know. How many or how many shows have you been a part of here at the Community Theatre?
I don't remember, but I have been here for maybe like a year or two, so a couple.
So it's been a few.
Yeah.
You've been here for a few. And what role will people expect to see you on that stage, right behind that curtain over here at Mary Poppins Jr.?
I'm gonna be Bert.
You're going to be Bert?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Bert is the chimney sweep, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that's the old Dick Van Dyke character for those who are really old.
Right.
That remember that. And I think Dick Van Dyke is still with us, I believe. I think he just turned like 99 years old. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is he 100? Okay, so he turned 100 years young. Man, that's...
He turned 100 the day I got the role.
Really? So, okay. So there was a connection here. And so being a part of a huge legacy character, the kind of the whimsical, the humor that comes from that character, when you prepare for a role like that, do you go back and watch the Dick Van Dyke version, or do you try to make it your own, or is it a combination of both?
I have not watched that movie in years, actually.
Okay.
Everything's just going off memory and just myself, I guess. But yeah, it feels definitely like hard to fill shoes that big, but I do hope that people will like me enough to not boo me off the stage.
No, that's not going to happen at all. Talk about this cast. Talk about all the rehearsals and things that have gone into this over the last several. I mean, I know it's been a year in the making, but I mean the last several weeks. How long have the rehearsals been?
It's been long, tedious. At first, there were a lot of parts that we thought were not going to come together at all. But over time, I think the cast has really come in clutch and decided that we really need to get this show together. And it's starting to turn out to be really wonderful. And we have a great cast, obviously, a lot of fantastic people that know how to act and sing and dance. And when they all come together, it puts together a very nice show. So there have obviously been some long nights of rehearsal and everything. And I'm also in another show currently, so it's like back to back, and then, you know, going to like 9:30 or whatever. And I'm sure everyone else can agree that just being here for long hours is heinous at best, but at the end of the day, it turns into something really wonderful. So it all pays up in the end. So
well, we know that the wonderful thing will be for everyone watching this to get tickets. April 10th through the 26th. You got a lot of different dates to choose from, a lot of different times to choose from to be a part of the experience of the House of Mouse coming to the Sierra Vista Community Theatre in the mall at Sierra Vista for Mary Poppins Jr. Well, Vinny, I think I'm super excited to watch you inhabit this character. I think it's going to be great, and we're excited for you. And how about a big hand? All right. Woo! Pass out that microphone. So let's trade places. Here we go. Coming down right here. Oh my gosh, you got all dressed up with your shoes on. I like that. Little House of Mouse. Is Winnie the Pooh a Disney entity? Is it? Okay,
so,
I wasn't sure if it was. Anyway, lovely to see you. What is your name?
Leora Fittis.
Nice to see you. Let's discuss. Oh, first of all, how old are you?
12.
You're 12. Okay. And how many productions have you been a part of here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre?
Like 4 or 5.
Really? Okay, so you've been a part of this thing for quite a while. And what is going to be your role in Mary Poppins Jr.?
Michael Banks.
Michael Banks. Okay. All right. So doing Michael Banks, not Michaela Banks, but Michael Banks, and inhabiting the character of Michael Banks, who is one of the kids who, you know, writes the letter and, you know, wants to have that you know, the nanny and go through that process. How are you looking to portray this character, or what things have you done to make this character your own? Like, you read the script, and maybe have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
How are you going to be different than the Michael Banks that we see in the movie?
Well, I'm a girl.
Well, that's true. That is true. That is true. But I guess
I'm more cheeky.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, that's a great answer. So, I mean, that actually gives a nice clue to the people watching this as to, like, to me, I see that as something to look out for. You know, it's like, oh, we got to watch out for the extra cheeky, because that's the fun. People come in with expectations. The nostalgia factor that Skylar talked about is something that's very strong among old people like me. And being able to watch the young people like you inhabit these characters that we grew up with, and then have fun with them. Are you having fun with the character?
Yeah.
What do you think of the cast? Are they pretty nice? Are they nice people?
Yeah.
How's the director?
He's really good.
Yeah. Has he been able to give you specifically points that have made you a better actor on that stage?
Yes.
What are some things that you've learned over the course of your time preparing for this role for Mary Poppins Jr.?
I feel like I've grown a lot since my first play. And he has taught me how to be more bigger and more in with the role, one with the role.
Okay. So connecting with the character in a really strong way. What is the thing that you're looking forward to most on Friday, April 10th, when that curtain draws and people are ready for Michael Banks to come on that stage? What are you most excited about?
Probably being mysterious.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good to come across that way and have that effect on people. But I mean, you personally, what are you looking forward to when that curtain draws and you know, the music hits and everybody's excited? Are you going to be excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to be nervous?
Sorta.
Yeah. What do you do with that nervousness? How do you get over being nervous? Do you think about certain things, or do you just focus in the moment?
I'm with one of my best friends, so.
Aww. So having friends be a part of this experience is something really big for you.
Yeah.
I like that, and I think you're going to do a great job for Mary Poppins Jr. Give her a round of applause. All right, pass out the microphone. Good to see you. High five. Great job. Please have a seat, and you can come sit back down. That's fine. You've been standing the longest, so have a seat. What is your name?
I am Ellie Gilbert.
Hi there, Ellie. Good to see you. And how old are you?
I am 11.
You're 11 years old. What does it mean to be an 11-year-old working with this amazing cast and crew and people to be a part of Mary Poppins Jr.?
I think it's very good for me, especially because everyone here is just so great and they're like a great influence, and I really look up to them.
Oh, that's awesome. What role can people expect to see you playing on this stage?
I'm going to be Jane Banks.
You're going to be Jane. So Jane and Michael Banks. So what's it like doing a show like this with your friend?
I think that it is very exciting and a lot more fun, especially because I get to hang out with them every single day, and it's very nice.
And having a best friend, be along for the ride. You guys get to go through this together, and being able to, my gosh, to experience something like this. How many shows have you been a part of here?
This is my third one.
Okay, all right. So again, you're 11 years old. You're already a veteran on the stage. This is exciting. So do you look at yourself as a leader on the stage when it comes to your experience? Or are you still able to learn things from even the fellow castmates and your director?
I would definitely say that I am still learning a lot of things from my other castmates.
Awesome. I forgot to ask, what school do you go to?
Oh, I go to Colonel Smith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Colonel Smith. Awesome. Shout out to Colonel Smith. And being someone who, you've got this play to work on, you've got homework, you've got pop quizzes, you've got tests. How do you balance all that as an 11-year-old?
Well, I'm going to be completely honest. I really don't. I mean...
You just don't sleep? Is that it? Or, what happens? You have to balance it somehow, or else you're going to flunk out of school. You're not going to do that, right? Just say no. I'm not going to flunk out of school. Okay, all right. Just making sure.
I promise.
I just want to make sure.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure you're doing okay with school. All right,
Yes.
that's good. So the grades aren't suffering, in spite of doing all these other things and spinning all these plates, juggling all these different things all at the same time. Do you feel like you're handling it okay?
Yes. I
Okay.
feel like
What is the thing that you're looking forward to most when that curtain draws as you, as a person? What are you most excited about come this Friday, the April 10th?
I'm very excited to see the reaction between, the chemistry between me and Michael. I mean, I feel like we're very unhinged compared to all the other musicals I've watched.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So adding a little bit of chaos to the fun.
Ooh.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, we're excited to see you. Give her a round of applause, everybody. And now we'll switch. We'll do the musical chairs here. Musical chairs. High five as you walk by. There we go. Oh my gosh. What is your name?
I'm Charlotte,
Hi there, Charlotte. Nice to see you. How old are you?
13.
13 years old. Who here was the youngest, by the way? I forgot to ask who's the youngest. 11 is the youngest, and the old. You're playing the adult characters, right? Yeah. So it's like, okay, that's fine. Oh yeah. You're so old. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
Senior citizen over here.
But at 13 years old, what school do you go to?
ALA.
ALA. Shout out to the Guardians. Let's talk about this musical. What role can people expect to see you playing April 10th through the 26th for Mary Poppins Jr.?
Winifred Banks.
Winifred Banks. Okay. All right. So, what kind of arc does Winifred Banks go on over the course of this show?
I think it's just finding her independence within her family, and just instead of only supporting her family because of traditional roles, she just learns how to accompany and support everyone. I guess
I think
in a
that's
different
exciting.
way. I don't know.
I think that's exciting. And have you been a part of the children's theater shows for a while now?
I joined youth theater last year.
Okay, all right. So almost this has kind of been culminating for something that's built up to this moment for you to be on the stage as Winifred Banks for Mary Poppins Jr. Talk about, have you seen the original or the old movie with Julie Andrews and
Yes.
stuff? Wait, does that movie still resonate with a young person today? Does it still connect in the same way that maybe it would with someone else, the nostalgia factor of the older folks in the audience?
I think it may not be the same, but I think any kid can relate to having their parents just not listen to them or anything. So I think there will always be that slight nostalgia factor, but I think it's just changed over time.
So it is still relatable to someone
Yeah.
who's 13 years old as it would be to someone who's 49, as to someone who's 59, 69 that ended up watching this when they were young, seeing that. That's exciting to know. I kind of like that. I like the fact that it still connects with every generation. There's something generational about the story of Mary Poppins, and kids finding their freedom, being led into this amazing world from this incredible woman with an umbrella, and all the things that she does over the course in the life of this family. Can you tell me what is the thing that you're looking forward to most when that curtain draws on Friday, April 10th, for the first show of Mary Poppins Jr.?
I just have this joy and delight when it comes to performing. I love being in front of an audience and just making other people happy and laugh and just give that joy with art.
Well, Charlotte, I think you've given everybody some joy and some smiles today. Big hand for Charlotte. We'll switch and we'll finish with Mary. We'll finish with Skylar. Skylar, come on back over here. One last time, I want you to talk about what this process has been like from direction to this cast, and how excited you are to work with all these people.
Well, when the first cast list came out, I was super excited when I saw it, because there was a lot of my friends and a lot of new people, which is always great. We're always looking for new people. And I saw everybody on auditions, and everybody had such a positive attitude, and I was just really ready to work with everybody. And we started off with 2.5-hour rehearsals and expanded to 3-hour rehearsals.
Wow.
We put in a lot of work to all this, and everybody's tired, but everybody's remained kind and amicable to everybody, and we're all just a big happy team.
Working together for this amazing production of Mary Poppins Jr. coming to the Sierra Vista Community Theatre, April 10th through the 26th. If you want to get your tickets, they're in the post description. We got a link right there. All you do is tap, and it'll take you right to the link that you need to order your tickets for this show. Why should people come and see this show?
This show is like a staple for many people's childhood. I know it was for mine. Mary Poppins was like a big icon for me. And it's just a beautiful story, no matter how it's told or when it's told. And I think people can learn a lot from it. So we're a completely volunteer organization. So we put countless hours into this. We had a statistic that said with the volunteer rate, we would have made about $1 million with how many hours we volunteered last year. So we put so much love and thought into this, and we just really love when people come and appreciate it.
Without a doubt. And when you think of kids coming with their parents to watch this show, I know that there's going to be young people who come to this show and they get excited and encouraged and want to try out as well. Like you said, there's a lot of first timers that were a part of this. What would you say to someone who's a young person in that 11 to 15, 16 age range that is interested in doing this?
I would say it's open for everybody. It seems scary. There's a lot of big personalities, but that's not all there is. We're a big community. It doesn't matter if you're quiet and shy or if you're big and boisterous. There's a place for everybody here, and everybody's really accepting and welcoming, and we love to have new people.
Well, and you will love to see Mary Poppins Jr. April 10th through the 26th. The Sierra Vista Community Theatre presents The House of Mouse right here in the mall at Sierra Vista. You guys need to go get your tickets right now. Again, that link is in the post description. And if you've been excited by talking to these young people like I have, I cannot wait to watch them on this stage and just tear down the house for those amazing performances that are going to be coming up. It will make your spring. It will make your summer. It will make your fall, your winter, everything else. You will remember when you were at this show. You will remember what each one of these characters did on that stage. And it's going to be that nostalgia factor to bring you back to when you were a kid, and let your kids experience Mary Poppins Jr. here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. Thank you guys so much for letting us check in with you today. A big hand for all of you. A big hand for all of you. Congratulations. And a big hand for you watching this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Mary Poppins Jr. here at the Sierra Vista Community Theatre. Get your tickets in the post description. Tag your friends and family who you want to bring to Mary Poppins Jr. behind this curtain right here. We're not even allowed to show you that because it's so secretive and so exciting what's going on. That's why we're here in front of the concession stand. I'm going to get myself some popcorn and some Junior Mints before I leave. No, those are my favorite anyway. But anyway, so glad, again, to spend this time with you. Please do us a favor. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for tagging your friends and family. And we will check in with you again later on. Great job, guys. Woo!